Welcome to my little video on what is the first of hopefully a few photography challenges laid down by a friend of mine. I was talking to him on FaceTime last night, Ollie McMullen. He runs a project called Capture Happiness, which is a photography based thing, using photography to improve mental health and well-being, all that good stuff. And we were chatting away, and he slapped me in the face with a virtual gauntlet and set me this challenge. He said it to a few other photographers as well. Just a bit of fun, really, while we're all in lockdown. And it's an isolation self-portrait in black and white, but there has to be at least 3 of yourself in the frame. So obviously it's a Photoshop exercise as well as a photography exercise, which is all good. So I've had a little think about it. I think I've got myself an idea. So time to start planning. Right. Okay, so I'm going to do a little drawing plan just in Photoshop. Just to plan things out a bit, get my kind of roughly what I want in the frame, and maybe think about what lighting I'm going to use. So let's have a look at that. So my idea is to shoot a photo shoot essentially of me, where I'm the subject of the portrait, I'm the photographer, I'm the makeup guy, I'm all the people in the room. So basically I've got my my kitchen where I'm going to shoot it. So the space is kind of like this. So I'll be kind of here as the photographer, first off, camera in hand, and then over here there'll be a laptop with the portrait on the screen, so that's another one of me in frame. Over here there's kind of a doorway to another room, so I'll be around here somewhere as the subject of the portrait, sat on a chair. Next to me there'll be me as the makeup artist, sort of touching up the makeup between shots kind of thing. Over here somewhere there'll be a chair. I'll be sat there doing something else, I'm not sure what yet, but something. Then there'll be another chair on this side of the room where I'll be sat, maybe as the art director or client or something, showing something on an iPad to myself here, standing up over there. And yeah, I'll throw up a backdrop, and over here somewhere there'll be a big softbox with a light in it for the portrait. So lighting wise, I've got a window there, but it's going to be night time, so I won't be using that. And then I want a kind of broad light across the whole space really, because I'm shooting video as well. So I'm not going to use flash. So I'll probably just around here somewhere, just out of shot, be firing a light straight into the ceiling to bounce off and provide a broad light across the room. And that should do me. I might have to put some other lights up, I'm not sure yet, but let's wait and see. Okay, so here we are in the kitchen. The camera will go around here somewhere, pointing that way. This is the space that we've got to work with for this shot, so let's get it all set up and we'll move on from there. Right, so all set up now. The first thing I need to do is shoot the actual portrait of me sitting in this chair, which you'll see on the computer screen in the final shot. Then once that's done, I can set the camera in position, check my framing and check everything is in the right position, and then fiddle with the lights a bit, and then we're good to go and we can start we can start shooting after I've sorted out all my little outfit changes, got the wardrobe department sorted. So yeah, once all that's done, then we will start shooting. Okay, so I've got the portrait done and I've set all the props in position and fiddled with the lights. I had to add an extra light. In fact, let me just quickly take you through the lights. So we've got one light here, we've got a light in there to just light up the other room a bit. This isn't doing anything now. I used it for the portrait with a flash, but I'm not using it now. And I just added this little strip light here for one of the shots to add a little bit of light in my face. But yeah, I think we're good to shoot. Okay, time to start shooting. I've got a shot list lined up. I've done the portrait. Next shot is the plate, which is just a shot of the background with no people in it. Then I'm going to do the portrait subject, makeup guy, two guys over there, guy over there, and finally me as the photographer, with some speedy outfit changes in between. So let's crack on. So I think that's it done. You can't really tell until you get the pictures on the computer, but I think I've got everything. We'll see. It's about 1 in the morning now, so I need to pack all this stuff up before my kids get up at about 6 because they can't be trusted with all this stuff. So I've got my fingers crossed that this is going to turn out okay, and I will see you in the edit. Right then, so I've had some sleep, I feel much better. Today was a beautiful day, and now it's time to get into the edit of the picture. So let's crack on and get straight into Lightroom. Right then, so let's get the images I want. That one, don't need that one. Okay, and let's open those up. Edit in, open as layers in Photoshop. And we wait while it loads up. How you doing? Having a good day? Hope so. You can hear the fan going on my computer. She's a good old girl, but she does puff a little bit when she has to run up a hill, if you know what I mean. Right, I think we're in. So this is my, I'm going to use this basically as the plate because it's just got me in it. And I'm going to bring the makeup guy in, so I'm going to add a black layer mask to that. Going to get a soft brush, 100% flow and opacity, and I know that the makeup guy is around here somewhere. So with a white brush, nice soft edge brush, I'm going to start bringing him in, and because the lighting is constant, I can just paint this guy in. So this is the easy bit, one person at a time against a constant background. I'm just going to make sure I get the shadows in there as well. Okay, so that's him. I'm not going to bore you by going through and putting everyone else in a similar way. So I'll mask those all in now and I'll get right back to you. Okay, so I've got all those masked in now and I can show you if I add them in one by one. There's Crisp Guy. I also brightened him up a bit, as I did with Hat Guy. iPad Guy's in, brightened his face up a little bit, and then Photographer is in, and I darken that down a little bit just to get it to blend. Right, so the last thing we need to add in is the screenshot to replace the screen of the computer. So I took a screenshot earlier of the portrait, which is here, so let's get that in. Just got to get it roughly to size. It looks a bit rubbish at the moment, obviously, because it's so let's get it roughly where we want it. Let's get it roughly to size. About there should do us. And now we're going to go to Edit, Transform and Skew. Now this way we can get it to match, hopefully, the perspective of the screen. I'm going to go with that. Okay, now I'm going to, just because that just looks like a picture put on top of a screen at the moment, I'm going to add a little bit of sheen to the screen. So let's click that layer to the one below it so it can only be seen where the new screen is. And I'm going to, I'm at 100% and 100%, I'm just going to, what we're going to do, let's go just across the screen like that, and then take it down to what, 5%. Let's see what that looks like. I'm going to up that a little bit, just so we're getting a bit of sheen. It's all about fettling. You just got to keep working until it's convincing. Now that's better. Right, so everything is in, and let's get our final global adjustments done. So this is going to be a black and white image, so let's get black and white conversion. Let's bring the reds up a touch. Pretty good. Let's give it some contrast with the curves layer. So I'm just going to pull down in the shadows a bit, push those highlights a bit, like that. Let's go ahead and give it a bit of a vignette as well. So we're going to do that with the curves layer as well. I'm just going to pull that down like that. Let's get an elliptical marquee tool. Just bring that like that. Yep, that should do it. And then Alt, Delete, deselect that, and let's blur that. Blur up there somewhere, just to focus in on the action. That just pulls that in a little bit, and then let's just do quick levels, just pull up the blacks a smidge. Just make sure, just take the whites down just to make sure we're not clipping anything up top. Cool. I think we can call that done. thanks to Ollie from Capture Happiness for the challenge. I really enjoyed doing it. It came at a really good time when there's not much else happening to have something to do and get teeth into. So thanks for that. And it doesn't really matter whether the picture's good or bad. It was just the doing it made me feel a lot better about the current situation. So that's what Capture Happiness is all about. So please check out their Instagram, check out their website. The details are on the screen now, and I'll also put a link in the description. And you can also follow me on Instagram. Details also on the screen and in the description. So if you made it this far, thanks so much for watching, and thanks for sticking with me. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed the process. So hopefully I'll see you again soon. So cheers, bye.